Welcome to the Arsenal Report, and remember, make subscribe, then continue enjoy your news. It is a story no one would have dared to script. Eden Hazard, the Belgian magician once feared and adored in equal measure across the Premier League, now walking back onto English soil, not for Chelsea, nor for a return to his boyhood club Lille, but for Arsenal Football Club. After years in Spain marred by injuries and flashes of brilliance lost in the shadows, Hazard's return to North London feels like a football fairy tale. But this is not a sentimental signing. This is a spark, a final chapter, a chance for Arsenal to inject experience, magic, and belief in their young squad as they chase glory on all fronts. It began with a whisper. Early summer, rumours surfaced that Mikel Arteta was on the lookout for something different, a mentor figure, a big game player, someone who could turn tight matches with a moment of genius. Many thought Arsenal's new signings would follow the usual script: young, hungry, technically gifted. But Arteta, wiser from seasons of near misses, knew that experience sometimes outweighs youth, and magic is worth the risk. Hazard had been without a club since leaving Real Madrid. The Spanish chapter of his career, though gilded with trophies, never delivered the stardust he brought to Stamford Bridge week in, week out. Yet those who know Eden well say his hunger never died. Away from the spotlight, he worked quietly, regaining his fitness, rebuilding his strength, and waiting for the right call. When it came from Arteta, there was no hesitation. The Emirates welcomed him with open arms, and even rival fans were stunned. A player who once tormented Arsenal, now pulling on the red and white shirt. It is a testament to football's unpredictability and the respect Hazard commands. From the moment he walked into London Colney, the atmosphere changed. Young stars like Saka and Martinelli watched closely, seeing a player who had done it all. Premier League titles, European nights, and countless moments of jaw-dropping brilliance. Arteta's plan is simple, yet inspired. Hazard will not be asked to play every minute, every game. Instead, he's the ace up Arsenal's sleeve, a creative force to unlock low blocks when Plan A falters. In training, his touches still ooze class. The ball sticks to his feet like glue. His low centre of gravity, his sudden shifts, his sly smile when he nutmegs an unsuspecting defender. It all feels like a flashback, but it's very real. The dressing room has found a new voice. Hazard, naturally charismatic yet laid back, has become a big brother to Arsenal's young guns. He jokes with Saka about the art of cutting inside. He shares stories with Odegaard about captaining under pressure. He tells Rice what it means to win the league when everyone doubts you. And when the sessions end, he stays back, guiding Nketiah on movement, Smith Rowe on finishing, and even Zinchenko on when to overlap. The fans have been quick to embrace him. From the first time he stepped out at the Emirates in red and white, the roar was deafening. There were questions, of course. Can his body hold up? Can he still produce that moment of brilliance? But in football, belief can be more powerful than doubt. And the Emirates, once a fortress struggling to stay mighty, now pulses with a new sense of magic. His first big test came against Liverpool. A tight match, tense, goalless in the final 10 minutes. Arteta turned to Hazard. He stripped off his warm-up jacket and stepped onto the pitch to a standing ovation. What followed was vintage Eden. A quick shimmy, a clever flick past two markers, and a precise pass to Martinelli, who buried it. One moment, one spark, one reminder that class is permanent. Off the pitch, Hazard has spoken of his mission, to help Arsenal's young lions cross the line where he once stood in blue. There's poetic justice to it. The player who often broke Arsenal hearts now pledges to heal them. His experience in title races, cup finals, and Champions League nights brings calm to a team that has stumbled when the finish line was in sight. The media buzzes with stories. Some say it's risky, others call it genius. But within the club, there's no doubt. For Arteta, Hazard is not just a player. He's a reminder that winning takes more than talent. It takes courage, cunning, and a touch of magic. And so, the Emirates watches, hopes, and sings. In the stands, young fans wear his name on their backs, the same name their older siblings once feared when he danced in Chelsea blue. Now, he dances for them, a final waltz with the Premier League under North London lights. This is the story of Eden Hazard back at Arsenal. An unexpected twist. Another news. Vinicius Jr., Real Madrid's electric Brazilian superstar, is in active negotiations with Arsenal Football Club. The Gunners, hungry for global stardom and silverware, are plotting a move that could shake the entire footballing world. Chapter 1. The whispers that ignited a dream. For years, Arsenal had been climbing back to the top. Under Mikel Arteta, the North London club rediscovered its identity: beautiful football, youth, ambition, and fight. But after consecutive second-place finishes and a painful UEFA Champions League semi-final exit last season, the club's hierarchy decided that now was the time for something monumental. Vinicius Jr. had just helped Real Madrid win another La Liga title, but rumours of unrest behind closed doors persisted. He wanted more than trophies. He wanted to feel like the face of a project. With Kylian Mbappe arriving at Madrid and Endrick waiting in the wings, Vinicius began to consider a new challenge. Arsenal, with their high-octane football and their rising global appeal, offered just that. Edu Gaspar, Arsenal's technical director, quietly flew to Madrid on a mission. There, behind the scenes, preliminary talks with Vinicius's representatives were initiated. Chapter 2. A call from Arteta. Mikel Arteta had never been afraid of dreaming big. After helping to develop the likes of Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Gabriel Martinelli, Arteta now craved a player who could lead the next evolution of Arsenal. Someone world-class, magnetic, fearless. Vinicius received a direct call from the Arsenal boss. Arteta painted a picture of a project with him at its heart, leading the charge in the Premier League and Europe, flanked by Saka and Odegaard, fed by Rice and Zubimendi. Vinicius was captivated by the vision. He didn't commit, but he listened, and that was more than enough. Chapter 3. Behind-the-scenes negotiations. With the players' interest confirmed, the next step was the hardest: convincing Real Madrid. Florentino Perez had no intention of losing Vinicius easily. He was still a fan favourite, an elite winger, and a marketing icon. But Real Madrid's eyes were now on Kylian Mbappe as their franchise face. Edu and Arsenal offered a record-breaking package, rumoured to be in the region of £120 million, with performance-related add-ons and resale clauses. They also proposed a 5-year contract for Vinicius, making him the highest-paid player in Arsenal history. More importantly, they offered him the number 7 shirt and a guaranteed leadership role on and off the pitch. Madrid hesitated. Vinicius, though, made it clear, if the club couldn't guarantee him being the centrepiece of their future, he was open to starting a new legacy in London. Chapter 4. Fan frenzy and global reactions. The moment Fabrizio Romano tweeted, "Vinicius Jr., open to Arsenal move. Talks ongoing, not at advanced stage yet," the football world erupted. Arsenal fans flooded social media. A Vinny to Arsenal trended in 15 countries. Emirates Stadium was lit up in Brazilian colours during one of the pre-season tours. Young fans began buying customised kits with Vinny 7 printed on the back, even before the transfer was done. Brazilian legends like Ronaldinho and Gilberto Silva praised the idea. Vinicius at Arsenal would be electric, they said. That team, that coach, and that city, it's a place where he can be a king. Chapter 5. What's next? As of now, negotiations are described as positive but delicate. Real Madrid won't sell cheaply, but they may not be able to stop a player who believes his destiny lies elsewhere. Arsenal, backed by billionaire owner Stan Kroenke's full support, is prepared to break its transfer record again after the £105 million Declan Rice deal.